How's it going? What's crack-a-lacking?
Alright guys.
Alright, where are we going today?
So for Hit the Road, just want to point out that I'm back.
He's back.
Yeah, after I was replaced for a week.
Why did you get replaced? Let's just watch that 1 second.
But every time. Why do you have to do it every time?
It's funny.
Anyway, we're back. We're on Hit the Road.
Yeah.
And today we are visiting Natasha. And if you know Natasha, she loves to be called Natasha, not Tash. So if you see her, call her
Scarlett.
Natasha.
Yeah.
Or Scarlett's her middle name. Or Natasha Scarlett. She likes that. We're reaching, so we're going to see Natasha and Mel. She also likes to be called Melanie.
Yep.
So if you'd like to just call them by their real full names from now on.
Yeah.
They would love that. They would absolutely love that. And they are our youth workers.
Yeah.
And our junior kids worker. Well, they lead them, both of them.
Yeah.
Lead one and the other. And they're doing a remarkable job.
Yeah.
God is using them incredibly. And we can't wait to get round to see them.
Yeah.
And to check out where they don't live too far away, so it's not a big one for us today.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's go see them.
Let's go and see them. Do we need to tell them why we're gonna have to change the location?
Oh yes, they are. We are going to be interviewing them at the church.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
The reason being is that their dogs will eat us.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Yeah. They said dogs are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said that they would look at Joab and see him as a lovely small little snack.
Do you know a lot of people see me as a snack?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Okay, let's move. let's move on.
So, hi guys.
Hi.
Tash and Mel, you guys are incredible, right?
Thanks.
You are youth and junior team leaders. You've been here how long now? Has it been
Like official or not official?
official?
Official. 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Officially 5
Official
years.
5 years.
Jeez, you guys are ancient in this church.
2016.
Alright.
Yeah, so by the church's standards, you guys are literally ancient in this church.
Basically. Yeah.
But I've got a few questions for you guys. We as you saw, we travelled to your house. It was, I would say, it wasn't far.
It's 6 minutes away.
6 minutes drive, okay? So, I mean, some of the questions are probably not going to be relevant to you, so we switched them up a little bit.
Oh man.
Because it's close, you know? So.
Okay.
But for your first question, how did you guys find Hillfields Church? How did you get here? And
Okay, so in 2013 I started a college course, and on my college course there was a girl who invited me here. Found out that she was a Christian. I was like, oh, that's cool, I'm a Christian. Let's be friends type of thing. So started coming along to some of the youth events, which I'm not gonna lie, they were a little bit dire, but we still came. I actually ended up giving my heart to the Lord at one of the youth events, which is quite cool. And then obviously just was around in and out. We went to a different church at the time, didn't we?
Yeah.
So it was literally just me popping in and out every now and then, dragging mum along with me sometimes. And then I started helping out with the kids club, doing like a little craft every week. And then when I got my job at the nursery, I couldn't do it anymore. So I passed it on to you. That was in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not straight away, was it? You finished in the July?
I finished in July, yeah.
I didn't start till September.
Oh, was it not? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I still got the crafts we did.
Have you? Days, organised. Mum started helping out at the kids club, and then Rich messaged us in 2016 saying, I think you should come to the church. And then we moved. Here we are.
Wow. So that leads to my next question. Now, what made you guys stay in this crazy place?
I don't know. I don't know. It was hard. It was hard for me. It was hard for me because I was used to sort of an hour, very set and then you were out, and this just seemed to go on a little bit. But you get used to it, and God must have wanted me here because I'm still here.
Amazing. What about you, Tash? Same question.
Yeah, I think the same. Like, obviously, from what we knew, like growing up in the churches that we were in, it was always very traditional. Like, you knew what you were getting every Sunday. It was going in, standing up, singing a couple of hymns, sitting down, listening to like a half-hour at best sermon, and then leaving, and that is it. So when we started coming here, it was like, oh, what's this like worship thing? Like, what is this? Oh, we stand up for like an hour. Okay, like, this is weird. My feet hurt. Can I sit down? But God must have been doing something, because every time we'd come out like, yeah, it's not for me really. Nah, it's not for me. But every time there's still an opportunity to come back, we'd come back. So it was, like, looking at it now, it was God, because there was no way in either of our personalities that this is something that we would want to be a part of.
No.
But now I can't imagine not being a part of it. So I think, yeah, it was only God, and yeah, that's it.
So a lot of the people in the church would know the incredible, amazing people you are now, right?
Yeah.
But in this journey with Hillfields Church, how do you feel you guys have grown and changed since you first came? I know it's a bit of a broad question,
Yeah.
and but just maybe one thing that comes into your mind, like, I never used to be like this, but through this journey, I've learned this about God, or I've gotten closer to God, or whatever it is for you. But you can both answer.
Okay. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. I think, like, for me, the thing that's changed is actually like talking about God. So obviously, I've always had a faith, but it's like you didn't talk about it. It was always like, you go to church, you do your thing, you come out, and then you don't talk about God for the whole week. It's just like, yeah, no, went to church, that's cool. But like now it's like, you want to talk about God, like, it's exciting to talk about God, like seeing what God's doing, like all that type of stuff. Like, it's become more in my personality to, like, I don't care about other general chit chat anymore. It's like, no, I want to talk about God, I want to talk about what God's doing, like all that type of stuff. Like, it's a different, I guess, a personality switch, whereas before, like, that was never in my mind. It's like, that's all you sort of want to talk about now, because you see the amazing things God's doing. I don't know if that answers your question, really, but
I think it's much the same for me. I was lost for a very long time, and then I came here and I was still a bit lost, and then I sort of took on the juniors, and it just opened everything up, because then I was studying my Bible, I was sorting things out for the little ones, and it just, because I wasn't a regular reader of the Bible, but now it's every week I'm in there, I'm sorting out lessons, so that's sort of brought me closer to God, and something I wasn't doing before.
Yeah, that's amazing. I can attest to that. A lot of people feel that same way, like, even with video work, stuff that I wouldn't have done before, I'm finding actually there's more to it now. It's more about God. It's not necessarily about it looking great, but like you said, and I used to have conversations with you, Tash, but how do you think it's been for you, right? This is a more personal question.
okay.
Right? How have you felt having your mum with you, or almost like you guys are dealing with the youth? Sneeze? Right. I was like, it's coming, but it's not the right time. Yeah, how's it been for you, like, being that, well, you're here now actually helping out with our youth, and you get to spend a lot more time together, and you're doing it, serving God together.
Yeah.
How was that? What's that been like for you?
I love it, because like, I think, like I said even before, like, we'd go to church together, like, it's always something we've done, but we wouldn't talk about God together. So even just in our conversations now, like, we're always talking about what God is doing, or like, if we're chatting about stuff at home, it's like, I wonder if God's doing this, like, oh, God is doing this, like, so I think, like, that relationship is, like, built a lot more, because obviously you've got the same thing in common, like, you've got that thing that we can share together, like a common ground, I guess. But it makes your relationship closer because you've got that bond. Whereas, like, obviously before, like, we were close, but I think it's definitely closer now that, like, God is central to it. I don't. That's
Yeah.
what I think anyway.
Has that been the same experience?
Yeah,
for you?
it is. Yeah, definitely.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing. Hit the road with Tash and Mel.
6 minutes away.
6 minutes away. You know what? Even if you guys were around the corner or you were 3 hours away, doesn't matter. We all wouldn't be the same without you guys in this church.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cute, isn't it?
So, thanks for being on Hit the Road.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Laters.
Cheers.
Laters.